Onigiri, that hand-sized starch bomb of goodness found in many a Japanese convenience store, has a rich history. Initially as the go-to option for hungry samurai, this ergonomically friendly food option is the morsel of choice as you explore Japan.
Alright, what have we all been waiting for? Either it's going to burst into flame, or it's going to fall apart, something catastrophic is going to happen. And it just fell apart. Oh, this isn't going to go so well. This is not going to go. This is not going to work. Konnichiwa! DadTheNoob here. Tonight we're going to make some crispy teriyaki chicken balls, shrimp, and vegetable tempura. You're not going to want to miss this. Arigatou gozaimasu. This could be muy oishi. Hey everybody, DadTheNoob, or DadTheNoob in this case, and tonight, like as I said, we're making some crispy teriyaki rice balls. So in Japan, they have these little hand stuffed dishes that you can buy at like the Family Mart or the Lawson Station or even the 7-Eleven, because they do have those in Japan. And they're these little food pockets that you can get and eat on the go. So tonight we're going to take those and then we're going to dip them in some panko breadcrumbs, fry it up really good, and see what they come out like. We don't have teriyaki sauce, you have to make your own from scratch. That's usually cornstarch, a lot of sweet stuff, so mirin, sesame seed oil, and honey, brown sugar, and a little bit of water. You mix it all up, and that's going to serve as the base for teriyaki.
The first recorded instance of onigiri comes from Murasaki Shikibu, who was a 11th century lady-in-waiting poet and author. And there she captures that people were eating rice balls. At that time, onigiri were called tonjiki and often consumed at outdoor picnic lunches.
Take the chicken, which like I said was marinated earlier, and we're going to go ahead and cook it in the same pan because it has all that good starchy goodness still stuck to the bottom. We're going to cook these for about 3 minutes a pop per side, and then we're going to transition to julienning the vegetables. I don't know what julienne did to vegetables, but that's what we're doing to them. So julienne essentially means make firm vegetables like soft or something. And these guys are definitely not cooperating. So instead of the 3 to 4 minutes that the recipe is prescribed and going on like minute 5 here, not a big deal. They still taste like teriyaki slather vegetables. I just need to make it a little bit more soft before I reintroduce everything else. Alright, so now that the vegetables are all nice and juliennized, we're going to add in the chicken now. Reintroduce the chicken, which I have cut up into smaller, manageable bites. Right. And then we're going to take, remember to always manage your cooking space, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't do that very well. Just add a little bit of the teriyaki base to it, and then you want to just stir it all around. Probably going to add a little bit more teriyaki base. So we let this cook for another couple minutes, and then we're going to remove it from heat. We're going to get the rice, lay out the saran wrap, and then start making the balls. I'll be back. DadTheNoob again, along with my musame.
Konbanwa.
And now we're going to do the rice part of the rice ball. So we're going to take some rice, layer it here on this plastic wrap as the dogs chase each other around in the backyard, and then we're going to put the filling inside the rice ball. Go ahead, Lucy. Sticky rice. And we're going to take some of the filling here. Probably use a different utensil when we cut to commercial or whatever it is that we do here. And then... Did I overstuff it? As Bernie whispers into the mic. Just put... There. So after that, you kind of do this kind of number here, and this kind of number here. Trust me, in Japan, it's much better presentation. So now we have our rice ball, like this, our first rice ball. Don't worry about it, it's gonna come out okay. We're gonna make a couple more. Man, this is crap. Look at your mom's. It's all pretty and symmetrical. Damn it. Since somebody's too busy laughing about the slightly irregular size of my rice ball versus her perfectly symmetrical rice ball,
with no filling showing, might I add. That side's a bit more, more appealing. So the trick apparently is add rice vinegar, which the recipe didn't call for. So recommendation from Dad the Noob or Otasan the Noob and Masumi Alyssa is to add vinegar to the rice. Makes it more pliable.
Okay, so I definitely have a lot to learn about this, but first and foremost, your rice should probably be really, really cool when you start layering it out. So to supplement that, I did the tempura, and then I'm going to take this rice square, and then I'm going to gently coat it with the egg yolks, and then I'm going to bread it now. So this one is holding a little bit better as far as its coherency is concerned, but the panko has definitely gotten wet from previous dunkings, but you can see the effect I'm going for here, so it's starting to fall apart. So many things to learn here. So many things I've done a great disservice to my Japanese heritage that have already fallen apart. Perhaps. So in the event that this happens, what you can do is to salvage it is smash it into the actual ball form rather than the square. The square is just more for aesthetic presentation, and right now I'm just going for functionality, so I'm trying to salvage this thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to coat as much panko breadcrumbs as we can on here to keep the filling on the inside rather than on the outside. And I think that's probably good right there. Right, and then safety first. Make sure you have your ladle or whatever. Yeah, so it's going to cook. It should hold together for the most part. I can help it warm out, but that's it for right now. That panda. Alright, so Japanese food is all about preparation and presentation and patience. None of those things I have in common. I listen to my wife, so most of you out there listen to your mamas, listen to your wife, because they usually have good advice. In this case, you gotta let the rice cool before you start layering it out. It's an absolute must, because the consistency of the rice isn't, the starch hasn't created its own natural adhesive to keep the form. So what ended up happening is when I would take it from its wrap, put it in the egg yolk, and throw it in the panko, it would start falling apart and I had to smash it into the balls. So that's what happens when you don't do it. That's when you can save it right there, and then this is the optimal outcome, right? So keeping it in that square fillet kind of shape so it can cook thoroughly all the way through. So this is what I consider a categorical success. Those are marginal, and then one is an absolute catastrophic failure. But here at Dad the Noob, we believe in learning from our mistakes. It doesn't set us back at all, and I really look forward to cutting this thing open and seeing what it looks like on the inside, so check it out. And here it is, an actual model of success. We got the rice ball. It's coated in panko, so it's a little bit more stable. So let's go ahead and cut this baby open and see what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so let's see how it goes. Not bad. Definitely not like how my grandma used to make, but definitely okay for Dad the Noob. That's it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. I'm Dad the Noob. You've been you. Stay super awesome, and don't be afraid to test the limits of your culinary skill. Until next time, friends. Good night and bye-bye.